We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. The Brewers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. German Marquez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Milwaukee, the center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just...
And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Line drive, base hit to right. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Stepping in, Ryan Braun. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch, hard hit toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Braun rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're at 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Digging in, Justin Smoke. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and that is 27 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here as he just didn't have it today as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Now a ball lined to the left side. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Dahl's there to put it away and finally put an end to the... So stepping in, Raimel Tapia. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench. One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Daniel Murphy becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Hit in the air to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complete.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 26 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, you don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. 46 now for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
The left fielder, number 8.
So striding forward now, Ryan Braun. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. My word, it's off the barbecue stand out there. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Number 31 for him on the season as the blowout continues. Jake McGee enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Here's Matt Carpenter. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Here's Eric Sogard. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's going to get down out there. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bond, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Now a bunt attempt here. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as decided. Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Braun has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, David Dahl, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Tapia is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His individual history against Jake McGee, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. This is on the ground over to first. Murphy's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the 3rd. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. He's set. Here it comes. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Garrett Hampson is sent backing to begin the bottom of the third. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Nunez, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for them.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping into the box, Omar Narvaez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now back, left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He grounds it sharply to third. Arenado has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter when we talk about best hitters in our...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 197 in his career, as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Gloved by Murphy, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Justin Smoke now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batter, the pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
Standing in now, Freddie Peralta. He swings and lines it to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. In now, Raimel Tapia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Daniel Murphy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Brian Shaw gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Brandon Crawford. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
To the plate now, Christian Yelich. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Crawford is on his way home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
In now, Omar Narvaez. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Into the box, Ryan Braun. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Popped him up. Hampson is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Charlie Blackman.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. 1 out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Dahl playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Ground ball right side. Sogard is there in time to first, and there are 2 away. Trevor Story steps in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Start the bus. They're down 50. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Eric Sogard. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season as this lead got even wider. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
So now to the plate, Justin Smoak. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping in, Freddie Peralta, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Manny Pena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Tapia's in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackman looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Giving chase is Dahl. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2. Corey Knebel enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Digging in, Garrett Hampson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Standing in, Dom Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Sam Hilliard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Sam Hilliard.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Ready with another 0-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up. Wade Davis enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
71.
Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Lined into right, a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate now, Ryan Braun. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Tapia is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Hit softly on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Daniel Murphy steps in now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Right there for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Into the corner and slicing foul. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
So he punches him out, looking at the fastball. Daniel Murphy becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Navarez waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Ready for another shot now. Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First offering on its way. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding in once again, Justin Smoke. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes, these guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Lorenzo Cain will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Line drive to left. Dahl will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Adrian Hauser is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And Braun will handle this one for route number 2. Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Grounded weakly toward third. Carpenter's got to get rid of it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 2-3 go the Rockies. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brandon Crawford, already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate, Christian Yelich. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey.
And gone up into the second deck.
So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Up next for Milwaukee, The catcher.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun, yanked on the ground down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the gloves down the line, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So there it is. He's hit for the cycle.
Oh, man, he's been just awesome to watch in this one, guys. I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you can witness happening in a single game. He's going to be the talk of baseball for a few days after this one.
Scott Ober comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. So now to the plate, Matt Carpenter. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a three-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Tapia. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. Into the box now, Eric Sogard, as he sends it on the ground to first. Murphy with a dive. It's there, and he's out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Justin Smoke. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing by Smoke, and this is soaring to right field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Wow, this is a tough one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer, and you're used to striking guys out and having 1, 2, 3 innings. And just like that, he's greeted with the bomb. Now it's time to regroup and hopefully get some outs.
Carlos Estevez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Adrian Hauser. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Late square, and this is popped up. Estevez is there, and he put. Now at the plate, Garrett Hampson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Fastball in there for a called strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Dom Nunez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Carpenter is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Carlos Estevez.
And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position. position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
Last strike now for Colorado. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw in time. He's done it. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter, so it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter, and that's what you call a total team effort.
Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
Well, they were setting him up for him, and he was knocking him down all game long, and he came through on more than one occasion and wound up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and